Time to play some Valorant. Oh no, I died instantly. Do you ever get into a hobby that you're not very good at, but instead of practicing or trying to become better, you just throw money at it and hope it solves all your problems? Me neither, but on an unrelated note, I built a mechanical keyboard. Hey everyone, how's the pandemic going? I haven't been outside in months and I'm about to go crazy. Instead, what I've been doing is playing a lot of online games with my friends. But the problem is, I'm not very good at online games, and I figured since this is the only way I'm gonna get to interact with people, I might as well make my setup a bit nicer. So I decided to build myself a mechanical keyboard, just so things would feel better when I'm typing, writing code, or just playing video games. So I went ahead and ordered the parts online, and now all there's left to do is wait for the shipment to arrive. Oh wow, would you look at that, it's already here. How could I forget that in vlogs, time flows in a non-linear fashion? Now I just have to unbox this and hopefully put it together without any problems. So as for the parts you'll need, this is the keyboard case, which is basically the base of the keyboard. It's made of walnut and also comes with a circuit board and plate, which you need to make the keyboard work. So this is a switch. I bought 70 of these, and these are essentially the parts of the mechanical keyboard that make it mechanical. This is a keycap, which is the part of the keyboard that you press. The ones I ordered are blank, just because I think the aesthetic looks really clean without any of the lettering on it, but we'll see how that goes. So normally you would assemble these two on the keyboard itself, but just for demonstration this is what it looks like, and when you press it, it makes a nice clicky sound. And just to round everything off, I ordered some custom cherry blossom themed keycaps. There are only 2 of these, but they'll sort of serve as accents to make the keyboard a bit less boring with all the blank white caps. Now we can finally get to building the keyboard, and what you're going to want to do is line the switch up with a socket and push it in. It's basically as simple as that, but you want to be careful while doing it, and you'll do it 60 to 100 times depending on the size of your keyboard. Right here I'm going to pause, because I've already messed one up. As you can see, the pin is pretty badly bent. Sometimes you can fix this with a pair of pliers, but this one's pretty much beyond repair. So when you're doing this yourself, make sure to buy more switches than you need. Another thing to be conscious of is that the board I bought is hot swappable, which means you can just stick the switches in without needing to solder anything. But some boards aren't like that, so make sure you know what kind of board you're buying. And now we're done putting the switches on the keyboard. At this point, you're probably gonna want to make sure to test each switch before you start putting the keycaps on, just so that you don't have to replace them with the caps already on later. And now we can finally start putting our keycaps on. And here's the final product. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I was definitely right about the blank keys. They look pretty clean. The accents on the escape and enter keys also look pretty nice. I got a cable that also matches the warmer aesthetic of the keyboard, and I think it fits in pretty well. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. For all the gamers out there, this keyboard also has RGB lighting, so it's definitely gamer certified. It also comes with a bunch of presets, some of which react to sound. I ended up buying this wooden wrist rest, just because the keyboard's pretty tall, so I want something for my wrists to rest on. It matches the keyboard pretty nicely as well as my table. And of course, a keyboard video wouldn't be complete without a sound test, so you're about to experience, sort of, what it's like to type on it. And this marks the end of my mechanical keyboard video. I ended up not really getting that much better at Valorant. I'm still stuck in silver, but it feels a lot nicer to play on. I feel fancy now when I code, and it's definitely something I'd recommend to people who want a nicer work from home experience. Since we're all stuck at home anyway, we're going to be doing things from the computer, might as well own something nice.